Hey YouTube, Kenneth1795 here, and this is my video on my Saiga 308 AK-47. These are the This is a 25 or 20 excuse me 20 round surefire mag, and these are actually really good mags. I mean, it's polymer, it's plastic polymer, but I've dropped it. I've put at least a couple hundred rounds through this mag. You know what I mean? They're like, I don't know, maybe 40 bucks a piece, and they fit right into the mag wells, no problem. They don't wiggle. I seen a couple of those Warsaw 10s mags, just wiggle all over the place. These things are solid, real good mags. I bought this rifle just the way it is. Safety check that bastard. Alright, there you go. I bought this rifle just the way it is. It came with Ford ISD Israeli pistol grip, which I'm going to switch out for the Tapco. Tapco has a bipod grip that will be real nice. It did come with a Tapco collapsible buttstock and pistol grip, but it still has a sporterized trigger and the recessed trigger guard. I'm going to move this forward to about right here and get the Tapco G2 trigger, but I have to have a gunsmith do a little, on it. It still works great. I mean, the gun will fucking, there's there's not a lot of, anything wrong with this trigger. In fact, it'll work, You point this fucker at anything, it's gonna destroy it. I don't care what trigger you got. I want the Tapco G2 trigger instead. Other than that, I did buy a side rail mount for optics, but the piece of shit throw lever on it snapped, the bolt snapped. So, I got it in a certain format where it was above the iron sights because I wanted to keep the iron sights, you know. But yeah, I'm probably just gonna get one that doesn't allow the iron sights anymore and slap an ACOG on it or something, a red dot. I haven't quite decided on that yet. Mine came like this, though. If you buy one brand new out of the box, it won't be like this. But the Tapco stuff you can throw on it will be cheap, you know what I mean? But it's durable. I mean, this gun's solid. All right, I bought this one at Gary's Guns in Muskegon, just like this. Except for the paint. Yeah, I did the paint job too. I camouflaged it. I like my camo. Other than that, though, this beast bug can unleash hell on earth, I guarantee. I've seen Top Rifle of America say he was about to get one. I would recommend it. This thing destroys anything you shoot it at. The only thing about it is it comes with a chrome line barrel, which is awesome. It's not a bad thing because it's a more of a military barrel, but so you can't shoot hunting ammo through it. You got to use full metal jacket, which is gonna kill the shit out of anything anyway. If you're hunting with it, what's wrong with a full metal jacket round? It's gonna shoot through whatever you whatever you hit. But I mean, that's an immense wound. It's a 308. It'll get, you can. The thing is, you can also get this in a 21-inch barrel. It's more like a Dragunov. You could probably even get a Saiga in a 7.62 by 54. 308's a 7.62 by 51, and a regular AK, the original AK-47 came with a 7.62 by 39. The reason why I went with 308 because it's in the middle and it's an American round. The 308 Winchester 7.62 by 51 is been in rifles like the M14, and then many other hunting rifles. You know what I mean? So it's an American round. You're going to be able to find, you know, ammunition in a 308 in most any gun store or sports shop. And the Full Metal Jacket too, you're going to be able to find the ammunition for it pretty much anywhere. So yeah, I would suggest this rifle. It is kind of heavy. It is a 12-pound gun, but other than that, it's easy to break down. Here, I'll show you breaking it down real quick. This is how quick this is. Slap out the dust cover, pull out the spring. There's the spring. Slide the bolt back. There's the bolt carrier. You turn the bolt. Watch. See? Okay. Okay, I'm looking like a retard. Hold on. It's supposed to turn. Oh, there it goes. See? You just clean it up, man. I keep them wet. You're gonna want to keep automatics wet. If we're going in a tactical situation, you want a weapon ready to slam out some rounds. You got to keep it wet. Lubed up. They make all kinds of gun oil that's, just squirt the shit out of this motherfucker. If I can do the job every time. And then you just clean it, You can tie shoestrings and knots and run it through and clean it. It's got the chrome lined barrel, so you don't have to clean it all the time. Just be careful with also what kind of ammunition you buy. A lot of people sell the old stuff and it's cheap. And it's good for shooting, I mean, it's not like it's bad, but it's corrosive, and some of it's corrosive, yes. And you're going to want to clean right after, because if you get any moisture in with the corrosiveness, you're going to rust up your barrel, and that's a bad thing. You know what I mean? You want a clean barrel, and you want to, if you shoot corrosive. If you get the non-corrosive Full Metal Jacket, Wolf stuff, it's cheap, and you can buy like 500 rounds of it for 160 something dollars. And it's Full Metal Jacket, and it's gonna blow anything you're gonna shoot away. You know what I mean? This thing will punch through sandbags, concrete walls, and it gets good range out about, I'd say, 500 yards, and probably a 16-inch barrel. So yeah, put an ACOG on it, and you probably have about 700, 800 bucks in this gun. I only got 6 into it, and look at the way it is now. You probably have about 700, 800 bucks in this gun. Buy a couple mags, and well, if you put an ACOG on it, you're probably gonna have $1,000 in it. But that's me, I'll spend $1,000 on a good ACOG scope. That's just me. That's how I roll. Anyway, yeah, you can put a cheap ass red dot on it, or you can, put a fucking Walmart scope on it and be happy with it, because it's going to hit, especially if you have a bore sighted. A lot of people get all goofy about their optics, but I wouldn't worry about it. I mean, you could go to Walmart and get a deer rifle scope that's going to be able to absorb the shock of this damn thing, and it's going to be on every time. So I hope you enjoyed it. It is a fabulous rifle. I have no complaints. Surefire makes good mags for it. They're 45 bucks a piece, but they're worth it, The Tapco stuff is awesome. Look at that. Little case for some batteries or something. This thing has all Picatinny rails. It's got one on this side and one on this side for like lasers, flashlights. It's a beast. And I found on the internet a thing that replaces the iron sights that has a Weaver rail in it, or a Picatinny rail, but it still has the iron sights like underneath it, so you can put like a red dot right here or a scope or whatever. But it's like 100 and something bucks. But I'm gonna look into that some more before I go ahead and do that. Yeah, I mean, take some time with your guns. Look at weigh your options. But here's a suggestion for me to Demcad. I seen the other guy, top rifle in America. I think he's cool. Talking about his AK he just shot and stuff, and he was kind of interested, and he's seen somebody with one of these. I would recommend it to the guy. I send you a friend invite. Hey, I'll do a bunch of gun videos and stuff. Other than that, thanks for watching.